It's so early. It's before 8 a.m. and that is very early for me, especially to be having a full face of makeup on. I'm about to fly to Sydney, a really last minute work trip. I've got a meeting on tomorrow, the third very exciting meeting for this exciting project. Yeah, I wanted to start this vlog because I wanted to bring you guys with me. I really need to leave to go to the airport in a few minutes, but I'm about to get changed and pack a couple of last minute things. I wanted to show you guys though because I got a delivery in from Cezanne. I think this might be one of my favorite deliveries from them. Every time you get a box from them, the packaging is so stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I picked up 3 tops slash blouses. I've only ever tried their knitwear, their trenches, their shoes. So I've been delving into the world of their blouses, especially since Europe is coming into spring, summer. So they've got a whole array of beautiful blouses. This is definitely my favorite. You're not going to be able to tell the details on here. Yeah, look at that. These sleeves. The reason I picked it out is I think this neckline is quite flattering on me and I love the button front detail. Looks so good with jeans. This has a very similar neckline, but this is more of a frilly, sort of semi-sheer white cotton blouse, and it has these embroidered flowers on it. Elevated basics. We love that buzzword, but this navy ribbed cotton t-shirt is so stunning, and I think this is what I'm going to be wearing today. So I'm going to properly get ready and put it on and show you, and then we've got to get going to Sydney. We really have to get going. Okay, we are all dressed and ready. Always running late. I'm always running late. Okay, this is my little airport outfit. I don't know about the proportions, but it's fine. I'm also having a bad hair day, so I had to put in my little napkin, as Paul likes to call it. I'll put all the outfit details on the screen, but of course this is one of the new tops from Cezanne. And these are some new jeans from A brand. I just love the shape of their mid-baggy jeans, I believe. And these have like a pre-rolled cuff. My airport bag as well is my new Pollen seam in the cherry colour, the dark cherry, I think. Something like that. I'm gonna call my Uber. I will see you guys in Sydney. While I'm on my way to Sydney, I just wanted to have a quick word from the sponsor of today's video, Craftsy. If you've watched my videos for a while, you know that I love getting crafty and trying to learn something new, like when I taught myself how to make these leather journals, for example. I just think crafting and learning has added so much value to my life. It's one of those things that really slows me down and lets me be creative in a different way. And Craftsy is basically an online platform where you can learn so many different crafts from experts, things like sewing, knitting, drawing, even cooking and baking. And if you're someone like me who's always curious and always looking for that new creative hobby to spark a little bit of inspiration in your life, Craftsy has over 2,000 classes in more than 20 categories. And I also just love the fact that you can learn at your own pace. You can follow the classes step by step, pause them, come back to them later. It's very relaxed. If you've been wanting to try something new like me today, doing a little bit of ink and watercolor, I'm happy to share with you that the first 1,000 people watching this video can use my link in the description to get a full year of premium membership to Craftsy for only $1.49, a small price to pay for a wealth of knowledge. Happy crafting, guys! I made it to Sydney. I actually very nearly missed my flight the other day, but it's a beautiful day. It's such a beautiful morning here, and I'm about to leave to go to my meeting. I just thought I would show you guys. I've been curating a little mood board on Pinterest. This is just sort of ideating for the shoot. I can't even believe I'm saying that. yeah, I'm really excited. I haven't seen the updates for a while, and I'm hoping that I can have something to take away today to test. But this is the mood. Sorry, I'm really bad at this. That we have so far. So I have been working on some ceramics to sort of go alongside this collaboration, and I've done some tests at home, and these are just some little drawings, but I think I still need to work on them, and I'm not sure what clay body to do them in yet and what glazing, which is going to decide on the design of the pieces as well, because that really makes a difference. But it's just going to be a small little ceramic release. I feel like I couldn't do something without doing some ceramics alongside it. Sorry if you can hear someone's washing machine outside, by the way. I just feel like I'm in the process of creating something that is truly perfectly tailored to not only me and what I love and adore, but what I think you guys are going to love, adore, and use time and time again. Like, I just can't even fathom it. I'm working really, really hard on this, and so is the rest of the team. If it turns out how I think it's going to be insane. I'm gonna pack up my stuff now and head out, but I feel like we should do a little OOTD. Okay, here we go, little outfit of the day. This is my first time wearing this dream piece from Upraise Studio. I found this on Depop for $160. Their dresses are over $300 to $400, so this was such a steal, and I'm obsessed with it. It comes longer in the back. It's definitely quite a mini dress, but yeah, they cut their pieces so beautifully, and it has this subtle V detail on the front and then a deep V on the back, if you can see that. So beautiful. I decided to pair it with my little Rebosi slides. They look so funny right now. These are so comfy. I've been wearing them almost every single day. I need to spray some perfume. Gotta be smelling good. This is my current favorite. It's the Vanilla Skin Body Mist by Fleur that I got from Mecca. I keep describing it as like a warm, slightly gourmand Glossier You, because it has the pink pepper top note, but then it's got that beautiful subtle vanilla warmth. It's so good. I think it's a very good like year-round signature scent. So yeah, and I just washed my hair and Dysoned it. It looks so much better than it did yesterday. I'm running late. Like, what's new? What's new? I'm running late. Let's go. Have you seen this?
Oh wait, maybe I have.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Whoa.
You're on record. Say hi.
Hey.
Yeah, it's really cute. It's not too high-waisted as well, which is good. And it comes up. Oh my god. These are my perfect blue shorts. Yes. This is so cute. Okay, that meeting went so well. I'm so excited. It went so much better than I thought. I always get nervous, but I just think seeing things come to life is so exciting. Some exciting things to bring with me. Some first little samples to test out. It's all going to come to life so quickly though. And it's such a nice day in Sydney today. I just feel like good energy is in the air. I'm taking myself to a cafe for lunch now, then I'm just going to walk around Paddington, and I have to go back home to do some work on my laptop this afternoon. But it is such a nice day, guys. I feel like this is going to be a very good year. It's going to be a good year. We're back home in my apartment. It's such a nice day. Should we have a little chat about books? Because after the bell jar, I've really tried to get myself back into the swing of things with reading. So I've turned to some of my old favourites and something new. I did a little bit of a haul while I was in Sydney. At my favourite bookstore, Ariel, in Paddington. This is what I'm reading currently, Saving Agnes by Rachel Cusk. This is really funny. I'm about halfway through, and this is one of her earlier works. The writing is so incredibly different to like the Outline trilogy and all of the Cusks that I'm personally familiar with, but I've been really enjoying it. It definitely has so much personality and I really relate to Agnes in so many ways. It follows this young woman, Agnes, and she's living in this sort of rundown house in London with her two friends, navigating sort of that time in her life. I think in her late 20s, early 30s, so it feels very apt for me. And there's a lot of flashbacks to when she was younger. God, I relate to her so much. So I've been reading that, and then I went to the bookstore and this is what I picked up. I really stick to my comfort authors and comfort themes and topics. I do want to branch out a little bit more. We'll get into that, but basically I picked up A Life's Work. I'm just collecting every Cusk, not just because they look beautiful, but I just love her writing, so I'm excited to read this. This is her experience of motherhood. So after reading Motherhood by Sheila Heti, I'm excited to see Cusk's take. Then I saw this. I don't know how I've never read any de Beauvoir before. Like how? How have I not? It just feels like required reading. So The Woman Destroyed, I'll let you know how I get on with this. There's a theme here, obviously. And then I was flicking through this. This is Lispector's Too Much of Life. And this is just a collection of little vignettes that appeared in Brazilian press between 1967 and 1977. So yeah, little mini vignettes. Every piece, I mean, it could be a few sentences, it could be a couple of pages on different themes. And I opened it up and immediately I was reminded why I love Lispector so much. Her writing is some of the most evocative, visceral language that I've ever consumed. This is my favourite one. It's like the second little vignette. It's called Surprise, and she says, "Looking in the mirror and thinking in amazement, how mysterious I am, how delicate and strong, and how the curve of my lips has retained its innocence. Some might call this narcissism, but I would call it the joy of being. The joy of finding in our external face echoes of our internal face. Ah, so it's true. I didn't just imagine myself. I actually exist." Oh my god, I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she does it. So I'm reading this alongside Saving Agnes right now, and it's a really nice combination for this time that I'm going through. I've not been feeling the best. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe you can tell. The best thing to do at a time like this is to play some really fucking loud guitar badly, just to quieten the thoughts. It's like when people say to play Tetris after experiencing something traumatic, kind of, not really. Need to get this pattern, it's like... told me that I'm playing too tense. If anyone has any tips on reducing tension, like in your fingers and like my arm when I'm strumming, I need to use my wrist more. I think I need to really slow it down and just like focus on, yeah. So that's what I'm working on right now. I probably should be making myself some dinner. Oh my god, it's 7:30. But I kind of just want to keep playing guitar. Tonight was the one Friday night in my life where I actually wanted to do something. I wanted to go out and no one wanted to. No one was free. Oh, it's so sad. This is what it's like being 27. I suppose we should have a little chat about today. I always overshare on YouTube. It really feels like a real video diary. When I was little, it was always my dream to have a YouTube channel. I think because I felt so lonely and I wanted a place to put my feelings, especially after my mum died. All of this to say that I have always found it cathartic to be very honest with you guys. And today I got diagnosed with ADHD. Yeah, I was diagnosed with combined inattentive and hyperactive. I'm still like coming to terms with it and how I feel. I really want to like tell you guys exactly my process of the diagnosis. I know it's something that so many of you, especially women my age, are like realizing and coming to terms with. This is something that I never ever considered. I think I mentioned in one of my videos late last year, I never considered this for myself. Paul just got diagnosed maybe mid last year, and we were working towards that for so long, and I only ever thought of ADHD like in terms of him. I just really hope that now this diagnosis can just help me turn my life around in some of the ways that I'm not able to do, even when I try my hardest. I'm starting medication tomorrow. I'll talk more about that as it goes on. This is going to be a long process of trialing medication and seeing what works. I was a little bit surprised to be diagnosed with the hyperactive side of things, but something I found out today that especially in women, hyperactive ADHD can look like anxiety and emotional anxiety, like rumination, circular thought patterns, and, you know, just overthinking, not being able to get over something. That I did not know was a quality of hyperactive ADHD, and that makes so much sense. My whole life I've just been told I have anxiety and depression, and with the combination of everything, all of my symptoms, all of the things that I've been struggling with my whole life, the cycle of burnout and ups and downs and getting my life together and not being able to work and all of this, and even the fact of my job right now, like what my job is, it makes so much sense. It feels really validating to know that. I don't want to ramble on. I don't want this segment to be too long, but I just wanted to be candid with you guys. I feel like it's going to be quite an interesting year for me coming to terms with this. Okay. Good night, guys. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'll see you soon. I've been reflecting on what it means for me to create these video diaries, especially in such a pivotal time in my life like this one. I'm starting to connect the dots between my diagnosis and my constant living in this perpetual dream world in my imagination, in the space I've created for myself online. It is and has always been so soothing and comforting for me to live in this world. Years before even YouTube existed, when all I had were my thoughts and a good book. But how lucky I am to have this space, because born out of this inherent need to share my thoughts and dreams with you has come connections, conversations, understandings, and vulnerabilities that I would never have discovered otherwise. You've all opened yourselves up to me in the most incredible of ways, and I can't tell you how deeply I feel gratitude for that. I am in the process of becoming, but so are we all, and creating this space and sharing my life is a constant reminder of the fact that I'm not alone and neither are you. I don't know, I'm in between feeling immense sadness and gratitude for this new stage and this new discovery in my life. I'm still processing it, I think, but I just wanted to say thank you for being part of the journey. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you all very, very soon.